I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. All right, let's get the snowmobile started. So we decided that we're gonna insulate the roof of the shop before our friends Katie and Greg from This Off-Grid Life, check their channel if you haven't yet. We watch their videos. That's how we ended up becoming friends. So because they're planning to come here to visit, and they offered us some goat that they don't, you know, they don't need. They have too many. So we will take the goats, and when they come, because they're so far, we don't want them to, like, we want to have time to hang out. So if they arrive late in the day, we're not gonna have time to hang out. It'll be dark, and then if we don't have a place for them to sleep here, they're gonna have to go at least 40-45 minutes away, and then, you know, the next day maybe we don't even get together. So by having a place where they can sleep here, it'll be better. So we'll try to set it up so that it can stay warm enough. All right, the battery is dead, so I have to change the battery. The dogs are not coming, right? You stay here. You guys have to guard the house. Yes. Right? Oh my God, I was looking at I was trying to figure out the battery size in the snowmobile, and I was bare hand, and my hand touched some component it's part of the exhaust, so I burnt myself. But I don't freak out, because although it's painful, I've already done 10 minutes with my Delta. It's a laser device that I've been using for this is gonna be the 14th sorry, the 14th year that I have it, and it's really good at many things. But for burns, it's fucking amazing, because the minute I started, like, ideally is as soon as you burn yourself, you come in and you use it. But I had other things to finish, so I was not freaking out, even though it's painful. But the minute placed the laser on the burn and started treating it, the pain disappeared, and I can feel like it's healing, you know. So I'm gonna do maybe in 30 minutes, so another maybe like it's 10 minutes, you know, the countdown, the longest you can do 10 minutes. So I'm gonna finish this one, which will be 20 minutes, and do another one. The way this device works is it supports our natural ability to heal. We're always healing, but we don't have, our energy is not always like available for that healing process. So the device enhances the energy available in the cells for that natural process to happen. Okay, come. Quick, close the door. Quick, 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 quick.
Okay, Miley.
All right. And come in quick and close the door. All the way.
You close it.
Okay, well, it's 2.2.
Same as the... I hope it doesn't go below that.
I don't think it will, my love. Do you have stuff planted in that?
Where?
In those pots there?
Yeah, that's the bulb of my flowers last year that we bought that I haven't, because you have to remove the bulb and keep it and then plant it again. I don't want to do that, so I just brought it here.
Yeah. Well, it looks good, my love, eh? It smells so good in here. Yeah, I see that. Monday, January 8th. So, my banana apple fritter. I don't know if that's how it's called, but it's ready. So, I'm gonna have my breakfast. But I wanted to say about the burn. You can barely see anything, and no pain whatsoever after 30 minutes of using that laser. No pain, and it's almost like I never burnt my hand. Like I put my hand on the fucking exhaust of the skidoo just after turning it off. So I think it's fair to say that it's fucking effective when you burn yourself. So that's what I'm fixing. I think you can see it at the top of the screen. So, okay, I see my mark. Did it do it? It did. Yay. So that's one thing done. The next thing I want to do up here is set up a latch. You know, I'm just too lazy to bring the drill, but this will work. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I'll do the little ring thing. Okay, it's working. This is not gonna move. Good, done deal. Now down there for the handle. Oh yeah, it's good, it works. Let's go see. Here it's -6. And this one, oh yeah. Oh, is it -1? Yeah, -1.4. Big difference, 5 degrees. That's good. So yesterday, watching the videos of last summer, I figured out how we're gonna do the beds in here. So when we walk here, there's gonna be a bed here, and this will be like a walkway about to here, and then there'll be a walkway here, then a big bed, a walk. Well, here I have the stove that goes here, so the beds won't come as close to the wall, but the aisles will be like this from north to south. So when the sun shines, there's gonna be more surface on the back wall that's gonna be lit in winter. I don't want to have it fall in the snow. I don't want to touch the fan. I didn't get any current. Perfect. So now this gate is secured. I won't be thinking about the dogs, you know, taking, you know, the wind pushing in, or it's good. Raven keeping me company. Miley too scared to come any closer. Yes, I'm talking about you, Miley. You're just a chicken, huh? All right, off to the next task. It's so good to have a handle here now. Yes, it makes opening, closing the door a charm. All right, that's where I'm gonna build a shelf. Not sure exactly what Divine wants, but I'm waiting for her to have some time to come tell me how she wants it. And in the meantime, I'm gonna start a fire in here, and I decided I'm gonna block those spaces at the ends, because I think there's plenty of airflow happening. So I'll do that at both ends. I'll start there, and here I'm gonna make myself a plank, so I don't have to use the scaffold. But I'm gonna start some heat in here. Oh, wait a minute! I'm gonna do the torch instead of the lighter. I think it'll be better. So I'm gonna set up the torch. No fucking torch. It's not happening today. All right, we were at -6 or 7. Now we're just gonna get a 2. Doesn't take that long. The heat is really fucking good. So I'm sure once I have that done, it'll make a difference. All right, so now I'm gonna go take the measurements for the shelf. 3/4, 40 and 3/4. I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be back. Yeah, I'll do that in the shop. It turns out I had a piece at exactly 40 inches in the greenhouse, so I went to get it. So I cut the board so that it's flush with my post, and I cut the board, the front board, flush with the top of the counter. Now I'm making sure it's plumb. I cranked up the airflow to have more heat coming out of the stove. It's at 6.2. I had it tempered, so it was not making that much heat, but now it's making more. I can feel it, it's so good. So, so I'm gonna cut this one, and I'm gonna cut it in half. So I have one for the front, one for the back. There we go. Not easy because it's like ripping instead of cutting. I would need a rail, a skill saw on a rail. That would be making it really straight. All right, this is going good. What, 14.5 now? So that's excellent. It just won't stay warm very long once the fire is off. All right. Let's see. Go this way first. Okay, so I need some minor adjustment. I'll go get this GoPro. Oh fuck. Bad shot. But yeah, so I need to trim off a little bit on that corner. Well, maybe if I flip it. Let's see. All right, it's done. It'll work. I just need to come back with a few screws to attach it firmly, and then I'll be done for today. And I'm gonna go do the rest in there. I started doing the blocking here before I started the camera, but it's going well. It's not hard. And then I'm going to put a few bats and see what happens. Just sort of 20 3/4. You know, measure and repeat. And then you cut. Not you, me. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. No need to measure for this one. It fits perfect. Oh, that is perfect. It's like made for this. On the rest of this one. So it's snowing. It's -2, so it's not bad, but it's only gonna get colder from here on because Thursday to Friday is gonna be like -35, or I think it's Saturday. Anyway, -35s are coming. So I'm gonna go do the trail cam and come in here and I put some snow at the bottom of the boards. Yeah, just shovel some snow there and go inside and double check, make sure everything is ready for the deep freeze. And then after that I'm gonna take care of making a roof for the goats in there in the dog pen. All right, so now I can check the battery without burning my hands because I haven't started it yet. And then I can maybe lift it out. It's not too hard. Okay, let's do that before, you know, it's not cold right now. So one tool shouldn't be long. Okay, let's see if if it's gonna be as easy as I thought, or as it looked. So far so good. All right, so I went inside and I measured it, wrote it down, and I took a picture of the labels. So now I'm just gonna replace it because I don't want to just charge it. I know it's gonna die again, so I'm just going to put it back in place, reconnect it, and start the machine. It's physical getting her started on the pull rope, but it's done now. I'm gonna let it warm up and then I'm gonna be on my way. Maybe I start putting some snow there while it warms up. Ready to go. This is what I'm gonna do the whole way. I think it's gonna help keep things warm. All right, off we go. Oh, I had to do that shot from watching the videos that I made last year. This shot makes the video more interesting to watch. So I'm gonna try to make more, take the time to do more of these type of shots. So I'm parking here and I'm gonna go check the batteries on the trail cam and exchange the SD cards. Alright, let's keep going. I found it. It was not easy because there's enough snow over my trails that they're almost erased. Anyway, let me do the switch. Yeah, nothing seemed to have happened here in front of the camera. It's most likely the deer that was still here, they're gone somewhere else right now. I got carried away in the shoveling, but this is good. So now the bottom all around the structure is insulated with snow, so that will make a difference. But let's see, you know, minus 35, it's cold. Oh, I needed like a clear space to put my post, you know, in contact with the ground, not with the snow. Hey Willow, what is it? Yes. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring those concrete blocks and position, you know, approximate, and then I'm gonna go get my 4x4s so that I can use them as posts for this temporary settlement. Oh, Bun is outside. How are you guys gonna be with the goats? Huh? Are you gonna be nice like you are to Bun? Huh? Driveway didn't stay clean for very long. Now it's I'm not gonna plow for this. There isn't enough, and it's not threatening if there's another storm or fall, and then it makes it impossible. So I think my odds are good if I don't do it now. So I've got these 216 footers, so I will use those. I'm gonna bring them over there. The next step is to figure out where to cut it, make a good guess, because here is a lot lower than there. So always measure twice, cut once. If I know one thing, that's the thing I know. Now I'm gonna go see if I can fit that in my blocks. We're gonna make some halloumi because to taste, you know, when the friends come over. That will be a night where I'm going to eat a little differently than bright lines. I'll stretch the bright lines, if you will. Hi Willow, you gonna stay here? Beautiful guy. Yes. Alright, let's see. Am I too big? No, perfect. And I'm gonna try to square that and plumb that up before I go in for lunch. sunny and cold, and the first thing to do is to clean up the solar panels. Easy. I might plow later. Fuck, that's like time consuming. Let's see if it's gonna start. I have the remote. I don't need to come here, but I want to show you. No problem. So I'm gonna give it time to warm up before I plug it inside. And we won't have to have it on that long. Once the sun gets to the panels, we'll be good for the rest of the day. It's just in the morning we take up a lot of electricity pumping the water into this. That's why I got another one, and we're gonna do it differently. This, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna start with the roofs, removing the snow from those roofs. The pool house and the high tunnel. It has to get done. I'm gonna do that first. Then I'll bring the wood here. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna film that. You know how it is. Oh, it's still -10. I had to do some snow management with the quad and the blower in front of the greenhouse. I was able to get this. I'll have to do the truck snow management later. Now I have to remove these because it's not gonna work with the poly. So I'm going to I have to secure that beam better. That's why I've got the log bolts, screws. Anyway, I'm working on that. All right. So these guys are gone. The beam is fastened. It's cold, but it's the limit of what I can, or I'm willing to work outside. So yeah, so now it's snow management. I'll show you after. It's just too cold, so I was, filming was not the priority. There won't be snow for a few days, just cold, so I'm gonna take care of that now. Better now than when it's super cold. So let's go. Going for a snowmobile ride in the dark. I'm done with the plowing. I got stuck only once, but here, and it was really easy to get out with the chain. So the quad plow is like, had I known what I know now, we would have bought that for the first time. Like, it's so good. Yeah, really fucking good. You can do a lot with it. All right, let's go. Well, it's don't know exactly, but it's around -20. At those temperature, when it goes below -10, -10 usually, I have to bring the generators in the house so that they start, because the oil gets too thick and the generator won't start. So last night I started the Furman generator for the last time, you know, for the evening, but it didn't go right away. It was just borderline, and I kind of forced it. And what I mean by that is the first time I pressed the remote, I didn't let it at that when it didn't start. I went there and I pulled on the string and it started. So, but when it came time to bring it back in at the end of the night, just before we go to bed, I noticed the gas was empty. Like it was about to run out of gas, and I had filled it up with gas full in the morning. I was very surprised to see that. And then the minute it got here, it started smelling like gas. It smells a little bit usually, but that was something else, and I noticed it was leaking on the floor. So I took it out. I closed the gas valve, but in the house everywhere it was smelling like gas like hell. So we had to open all the window. I had to restart the inverter to air the place out. Oh, Raven, it's you. Hi, buddy. Yes, you're so pretty. Uh-huh. That's right. Yes. So now, first thing I'm gonna do before breakfast is I'm gonna take a closer look at that generator to see if it's just something simple that I can fix just quickly, and then I'll come and have breakfast. We're Thursday, January 11. This is it. I see the fuel line. Let's see, it looks like I'm gonna start the fuel. And see where it's coming from. If I see it. Ooh, that's the gas that froze, probably. That fell there and froze. All right, I figured out the leak is in the carburetor. So I'm gonna call the company and see what they have to say. So I'm gonna leave this as is. And go for breakfast. On the bright side, I didn't even add wood to the fireplace last night. Last year, -15, I had to wake up in the middle of the night to add wood, because even -10, you know, because we were too cold. But this year, whoop, minus fucking 20, what I said, 23. And we were definitely not cold. I didn't even need my blankets on top of me in the morning. So this is like a huge improvement. So my apples are frying. I'm gonna add the banana soon and have the breakfast of champions. All right, I did the phone calls I needed to do, and so for the generator, the guy just said try cleaning the carb, which I did, and it's good. It's not leaking anymore. So that was very simple. All I had to do is blow on the needle inside this. Such a little thing, you know. But now I know how to clean a carb. All right, I'm gonna turn this into halloumi cheese. wanna make halloumi so that when our friends come visit and bring us a goat, we have this to eat with them. I'm not gonna do a recipe. It's easy to find on YouTube, but so now I'm at the step where I gotta bring the temperature of this to 38. All right, so the cheese is pressing, and then I'm gonna dump it in this and cook it at 90 Celsius until it floats, and then I'm gonna make ricotta with what's in there. All right, let's see if I succeed. All right, Friday morning, December 12, I believe. It was minus 30 when I got out. That's not with the wind chill. So our Starlink was frozen. It wouldn't start. So I had to go on the roof and heat gun it. Yes. You have to be prepared. So we brought in the third generator in case we have a problem with the camo. So now it warmed up. It's minus 28. Ah, for fuck's sake. So I didn't even try to start the truck. I'm gonna let the heater, the oil heater, so it's connected. The oil is heating up. In about 30 minutes I'll come give it a try. I might have to plug a battery charger. I'm not sure. So far this generator is doing all right. But yeah, it's cold. The chicken apparently are doing all right. It was like minus 37 over there when Divine went. But a nice sunny day like that is good. We're gonna make some solar. So when the truck is started, then I'll head to town. Now I'm gonna just go have lunch, not lunch, breakfast, and then I'll come and try to start the truck. Oh, I had breakfast, but now the truck won't start. The truck won't start because the battery. So I'm trying to charge batteries now. Yeah, don't you even think about it, Raven. The dog slept outside. Yes, Smiley. So I'm doing the jump charge. 5 minutes. I'm gonna wait a little, see if I can start it. Once it's started, I'll leave it on, you know, to charge, and then I'll go to town. At least we got good sun right now. It's not too cold. Fuck. Yeah, the dogs there, we were happy. I weighed myself, but I'm full of shit, so it's not accurate, but I'm at 100.3, which is lower than last week, but only like 400 grams, so it's about a pound. But if I go to poo eventually, it'll be better. Okay, let's see. It says almost 75%, but it's not a real 75%, I think. Okay, I'm gonna go give it a crank and see what happens. Okay, it started. I'm gonna leave it on. And I'm gonna charge it on top of the alternator. Something's not happy, but I think it's okay. Holy fuck, that was scary. The gas was stuck in, and I had experienced that before in Korea on my like pretty much the first time I used a scooter. I bought a scooter. It's like minus 19, and the throttle was frozen at full on. Fuck, I avoided disaster. I can't remember how I did it. Oh my god. So yeah, I did it again. So the throttle, like I pressed the gas and then I want to slow down, so I shift my foot to the brake, but it's like the gas is still on. It's like the pedal is still like pushed down, even though I release my foot from it. That's freaking scary, but it hasn't done it in a little bit now. So I think as the car warms up, it won't do that. My plan is, if it does that, I have to shift into neutral, and then I can use the brakes, and once I'm stopped I turn off the engine. But what I've done so far before getting to that last resort is I just pressed, and you know, the gas to try to dislodge it, and it worked. So I didn't like a little tap on it, and it went back, you know, it released. So that's one thing. But I want to show you, like, it's so cold, and when it's cold like that, it dries up the air. So you can see the humidity in the air. Just, I don't know how to describe it, but there's like a kind of like very light fog. Oh yeah, you see it here. Very good. I don't think it's not snow. It's really the humidity coming out of the forest. It's just the humidity coming out of the forest. I said that so many times already. It's very impressive. That's just how cold it is. I love driving back home, leaving civilizations behind, and as deep, you know, it's like I'm going deep. Yes, I really like that we live like this. So I left the truck running the whole time except when I filled up the gas, and I've got everything done. Hopefully I can insulate. Yeah, and I'm gonna arrive just before the sun sets, so need the generator, oh, I'll be there when we need the generator. Divine won't have to deal with that. That's excellent. You know, there's always something going on, so I'm at the point where it's like, what's next? You know, what's the next thing that I'm gonna have to deal with that I don't want to deal with, or that I feel I'm not supposed to have to deal with? Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I get mad because I'm like, I'm not supposed to have to deal with this, but yes, this is the life. You have to deal with it. The closer I get to home, the more isolated everything is, and the less people I've driven. This is not very well traveled, this road. I just slipped there. So take a look at me now. There's just an empty space. There's nothing left here to remind me. I was listening to the Billboard top hits of 1984. Can't share it with you because YouTube, but I can sing it. All right, Saturday the 13th, minus 22. But this is warmer because it's on the wall. I have the big generator out. I'm gonna go check the greenhouse temperature. We had to bring 2 roosters in last night, so they were in bad shape. Like, holy fuck, this is an emergency. Their combs and can't remember the name of the other thing under their chin, but that was like bleeding, you know, when we got them in. They started bleeding, but now this morning they're fine. You can see inside. This thermometer says minus 20, something like that. But in here, what do we got? Oh, there's frost. Holy fuck. I can feel the difference. 10 degrees, it's minus 10 here. Holy shit. Maybe we just bring the chicken here. Oh, but look. This is so cool. So this is the part on the soil, and then this is the part that's on the air. You see the frost on it? Yeah. So once I have soil there, it's gonna make a big difference. It'll be even better than minus 10 in here. There's frost on this, but that will be insulated. That's frozen. But I'm sure yesterday must have been really warm in here with the full-on sun. Yeah, this is comfy. Definitely. I'm gonna go talk with Divine about this, but this is good. Minus 10 versus minus, let's go check in their coop what it is. Minus 24 outside their door. Minus 21 in here. Okay. But they don't look too bad to me. So maybe we can leave them like that. I didn't see any major frostbite, so I think we'll leave them like that for now. Hey, so this jacket, I've got 4 of them. They're like 20 bucks at Costco, and this one is its 3rd winter. Isn't it crazy? And minus 22. If I want to be really warm, then I wear my big red jacket. But when I'm working and doing stuff, this is plenty. All right, we have the roosters face to face. You can't see. Let's see. Hi, buddy. Can you see his coon? Okay, it's getting better. The other one isn't there. He's watching us. Yeah. Bun is watching them. All right, guys. You're on vacation. Right, it's sunny now. I'm gonna go check the greenhouse. Hey! You. All right. So it's minus 21 at the chicken. Here is now, oh, it warmed up a lot. It's minus about 12 here. It was minus 20 something earlier before the sun came out. Oh yeah, whoa. Here's 5, minus 5. I'm sure if the sun persists, because right now it's over there, but when it's right in front, this will go above 0. It's performing pretty good, even though it's not even close to be done. But wow, that's like amazing. I'm very happy with this. Okay. Yeah, look at that frost. But once it's backfilled, we'll be good. Nice.
Even dog food.
Fuck.
That's a lot. More.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this. +2. That's so good. Outside when I first got up it was minus 23, 22. And now outside is minus 18. But in here is +6.5. You know? This is not hot by any means, but you can see where the level of the that has been backfilled and the one that hasn't, right? It's not as cold this morning, minus 18, so that's all right. I woke up early because I had a meeting on Zoom with my friends from all over the world. From Chile to South Africa to Europe to Russia. It was very fun to see everybody. Now I'm gonna go today, Divine and I, we're gonna check the root cellar to make sure the temperature in there is good and check what's going on, how it's behaving. And then we'll see, maybe I'll convince Divine to go on a snowmobile ride later. It's so sunny. We're making a lot of electricity. Good boy, William. Okay. Oh, my eyes. We're gonna go in the root cellar to check the temperature. Come in quick. Quick, quick. Quick! That's not quick. Went 2, so that's good, my love. We didn't go below 0. Even though it was minus 30. How does this look to you?
I'm gonna take another video.
Alright. You know, I think I'm gonna fly the drone after this because it's not windy and it's super sunny. So I think that will be it. Just doing a tour of all trails. The white top, the patch there in the mountain, that's behind our house, right behind our house. No neighbors. Nobody lives here. This is so good. Alright, the pallet is completely dismantled. So now I'm gonna add some strapping there and around, and I will install the steel roof. All right, I'm ready for poly. So this is what it looks like. I think it'll be fine, you know. We'll stuff it up with hay so they have like a bedding, and it's maybe warmer on the ground. It'll be away from the wind. This stall will be the warmest, I suppose, but no snow will get in there, no rain. Yes. No. All right. So this temporary goat shelter is it's pretty good right now. I'll have some touch. Come on, Raven. Come on, come here. Look. Yes. Jealous boy. He's been growling at Miley and Willow. He's the jealous guy. So that tree that I cut more than a week ago, we started burning that tree 8 days ago, and I still have all this. So this is, we've got for another 2-3 days of wood.